Not every star you see is ordinary. Some are cosmic time capsules, leading us back to the dawn of the universe. Astronomers have long understood that the very first stars, which emerged shortly after the Big Bang, were composed almost entirely of hydrogen and helium, sprinkled with only trace amounts of lithium. Unlike the stars we commonly observe today, these early celestial bodies lacked heavier elements, which only came into existence later through nuclear fusion inside stars themselves. When those ancient stars exploded as supernovae, they scattered heavier elements like carbon, oxygen, and iron into space, seeding subsequent generations of stars with these materials. Over time, each new generation of stars contained an increasing abundance and diversity of these heavier elements, making truly pristine stars, those with virtually no heavy elements, a rarity. Here's where it gets fascinating. Although the majority of stars primarily feature hydrogen and helium, they inevitably accumulate heavier elements as they age. Scientists can detect these elements using spectrographic techniques, where the light from distant stars is split into its component colors to reveal their chemical makeup. A star earns the label pristine when its spectroscopic signature shows almost no heavy elements, indicating it likely formed very early in the history of the universe. This is why the recent discovery by a research team led by Alexander G. at the University of Chicago has caused such a stir in the astronomy community. Their study, published as a preprint on Archive, documents finding what may be the most pristine star ever detected. This star, called SDSS J0715-7334, is a red giant unlike any others studied before. Detailed chemical and spectral analysis shows it has an incredibly low metallicity, essentially the measure of heavy elements present, recorded at less than 7.8 times 10 to the power of -7. To put this in perspective, the previous record holder, a star situated in our Milky Way, has about twice that metallicity, roughly 1.4 times 10 to the power of -6, and other known iron-poor stars still contain significantly more metals than this newly discovered star. This star is about twice as deficient in metals than the previous record holder, J1029 plus 1729, and over 10 times lower in metallicity than SMSS J0313-6708, which was the most iron-poor star found until now, the study's authors explain. What makes SDSS J0715-7334 even more extraordinary is not just its almost negligible iron content. It also carries an unexpectedly tiny amount of carbon. Most stars with very low iron still have noticeable carbon levels, but this star breaks that pattern, marking it as an exceptionally rare find. The team's chemical profile suggests SDSS J0715-7334 formed from gas enriched by the supernova explosion of a 30 solar mass population 3 star. These population 3 stars are the hypothesized earliest stars to form after the Big Bang, composed solely of primordial elements. Because of its unique orbit far out in the galactic halo, free from contamination by interstellar gas, and the star's large convective layer that prevents internal diffusion from altering its surface composition, J0715-7334 offers a clear window into those early cosmic epochs. Using orbital modeling and data from the Gaia Space Observatory, the researchers have traced this star's origin back to the Large Magellanic Cloud, LMC, a nearby dwarf galaxy. The star likely formed there and later migrated into the Milky Way, expanding our understanding of how stars move and inhabit our galactic neighborhood. This discovery not only shines a light on the universe's formative years and the birth of heavier elements, but also provides insights into how stars cool and form. SDSS J0715-7334 is now the second star identified below the so-called fine structure cooling threshold, a concept describing how gas clouds can cool more efficiently with the presence of heavier elements releasing energy. The team's findings suggest that, at these extremely low metallicities, cooling due to cosmic dust plays a crucial role in enabling gas clouds to cool enough to form stars. This process is important not just in the Milky Way, but also in other galaxies. But here's the part that gets intriguing. Could the rarity of such stars mean we are still missing a huge piece of the puzzle about the universe's earliest stages? And what does it say about models that try to explain star formation with or without the influence of cosmic dust? These questions could spark vibrant debates in astrophysics circles. This report was prepared by Crystal Castle, carefully edited by Gabby Clark, and thoroughly reviewed and fact-checked by Robert Egan. It reflects meticulous human analysis and a commitment to independent science journalism. If you value learning about groundbreaking discoveries like this, consider supporting this work with a donation. Your contribution helps ensure accurate, ad-free science reporting continues. For those interested in diving into the detailed scientific paper, Alexander PG and colleagues have made their work on this nearly pristine star available on arXiv, DOI 10.48550, arXiv 2509-21643. What do you think? Does uncovering stars like SDSS J0715-7334 challenge our current understanding of stellar evolution? Share your thoughts and join the conversation.